Okay, guys, Jeremy from HTL. We're back with another one, and I'm in Lightburn, and I'm working on my logo. And I had plans to do a multi-layered depth kind of a thing with my logo. My logo really doesn't work for that. The shapes are kind of weird. I'm going to try, so let's jump into Lightburn, and we'll see what we can do. I have no idea. I haven't played with this. I lied. I did play with this a few seconds ago, and I got rid of it, and I decided to start the whole video over, and because it was ugly, and I like it. So let's do this. Let's go to Lightburn. All right, so here's my logo. Let's start out with a... what are we going to do here? How big? 2? Let's try 2. 3. 5. 6. 7. I want this joined down here too, right here. Okay. Let's see what that does. Let's turn that red so I can see it. And we're still inside. We're at 264 millimeters wide, so we're still inside of a sheet of plywood. Let's go and make this. Oops, I gotta collect all of this. Let's go ahead and make it 280, because we might as well get a full chunk out. Wait, what if we do this? Yeah. Okay. Turn that into a T1 line. So if we were to turn all of it, okay. All right, that's doable. We can put it on a piece of plywood that way for the initial cut. All right. I don't know how big that is. Let me look. So that's roughly 348. Yeah, so that'll work. All right. So we'll just leave this here. All right, so now let's move this over here because that's going to be separate. We can get this out of the way too. All right. So I'll show you this right now, I guess. This is what we have. We did the outline. This is what I was playing with earlier. I was just kind of going from this point to here, and then I went from this point up and around this, and then I tried to join these two pieces in together over here, and you can see just ugly. I hate it. It's gone forever. I'll never get it back. All right, unless I hit Control Z.
And I don't want to hit Control Z because I don't like it.
All right, now, okay, let's go here. I have an idea. Okay, duplicate red. Hold down Shift, collect this, and group that together. So let's get rid of that. I want all that cut out just like that, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Where is that piece? There it is. I think what I'm going to end up doing is 3D print and inset it in the back. So that might be what I do. We'll just put that over there for a second. Leave that on the cut line. And let's go back to Lightburn and figure out what we're going to do next. Now these letters, I like them, but I think I have to change them. So now I have to find a font. Okay. That'll be fun. All right. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's collect that. And hit the Boolean. I have no idea how this is going to work. I don't know. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera. I got all these colors on my wood up here. I'm going to stain like the back one color. Probably like the orangish color. The, what is that, gunstock? Yeah, that's gunstock. Probably the back color. So that, where is that? Oh, this piece right here. Yeah. So that piece right here will go gunstock. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera. And I will come back when I am ready to... Everything's cut. Everything's ready to assemble. And we'll show you how that all works together, because this may take a while for me to get everything cut right. And I may be going through some extra plywood to make sure I have everything fit right. Because I came into this with zero plan. I just started working on it. And I'm going to figure all my colors out, figure all my 3D printing out, get all my sizes adapted, cut the stuff out on the LaserMATIC, print the stuff on the FlashForge 5M over there, the Adventure 5M. We'll be back when I'm ready to assemble. And if anything funky, stupid happens, I'll try to record it and put it in here. See you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. It's day 2. I have limited time today to work on this, but what we're going to do is we'll jump over to Lightburn. I'll show you what I ended up doing last night, I think, or this morning. I can't remember when I worked on it. I've been in and out of the shop all day again today. Just doing my normal run-ins. So let's go to Lightburn. So what I did is, this is the outline right here. The first outline. And then this was the original art. I took and split the difference between this one and this one. It did another outline. And because these were all going to be separate, I put some bridges in here. I think it'll be fine. I don't know if it's going to be noticeable. So I now have to add a third color, which is fine, because I think I'm going to do this piece right here. I'm going to do that in the gunstock, the orange-reddish color. That'll go on top of this piece right here. I took the line letters from here and put them down back into here so that it will cut this out. Now this is layer number 2. So the 3D printed letters are going to go on this down here. And then when the HTL Customs, this piece right here that runs all the way out to here. I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to be super thin. I didn't see that. We might have to do that over again. We might have to make an adjustment. And then these little pieces here, I think, and these pieces right here are all going to get 3D printed. And I don't even have those over here yet. So these are adjusted with the sizes that I need. And I don't think I'm going to do the background right now. So, you know, these are the overhangs for the glue. I think I'm going to end up, because of all the extra layers, just get rid of those. And I'm just going to put the letters in individually with a little drop of super glue on the back to hold them in place. Down in here. And then up into here. So, which means I have to glue in the little O, the center of the O, here, and then here in the D. So I'll have to make sure I find those pieces when they come off the laser and drop through the honeycomb. So that'll be fun. So yeah, just a little update. I've got 2 pieces stained. I got one. So the second one is burning right now, and I've got the base done. That's all cut out. It's ready to go. So that'll be cool. The next one is burning on the laser right there, and then we're gonna cut this. And we're gonna cut this one out next. But I have to get a 3rd piece stained now because I decided to add that. And I only had 2 stained last night before I went in the house. So I'm going to get the stain out, get another piece of plywood prepped, let it dry overnight. Tomorrow I'll come back out. I'll cut everything. And I've got to play with the 3D printer and make sure that these letters are the size to fit in. So I'm just going to take 1 or 2 little pieces, print them. I've got white PLA in right now, so I'm going to do that just to see if they fit, and then I got to figure out what color I want to use for the finished product. When I get everything printed, everything's cut, I'm probably just going to glue the 3 pieces together, and then I'll come back in and we'll drop in the letters. I'll put the camera up overhead and we'll drop in the 3D printed letters and then show off the final product. So yeah, we'll come back and when all that's ready. Probably be a day or 2 yet. Okay, well, hey, day 5. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you something to show. All right, day 5. This has been a struggle like no other, trying to get this multi-layered logo thing down. Right here, right there, right there. There's a bunch of spots. I had to stain. This is the 4th piece of plywood that I've had to stain to get the color and then let it dry overnight. This is by far some of the worst 3mm birch plywood that I have ever had. I'm not going to say who it's from because there's a lot of people who buy from there. But this is worse than Freiler, and Freiler's been getting bad. I got a whole pile of Freiler sitting over here that I can't even use. And I brought this in. This showed up from another company, not on Amazon. And it's worse. I have another one over here. We're going to turn the camera on. And this is the second one that I did. And I wasn't happy with it. And I tried, well, I think this is number 3. I tried another one, and it won't cut through, and I can't get it out of there. So, we're just going to take a break. I've already glued some stuff together. I've decided to use number 2 just to get it done. It doesn't look horrible. The only thing that's really missing, get out of here, on the second one is this little end piece right here. It's broke off. So, and that's because in the original artwork, it was so thin that the laser just cut through the end of it because there was 2 cuts in there. So on this one, I decided to shrink this middle part down. Whatever. All right, I got the camera set up right there. Microphone is in front of me, so I'll be a couple feet away. I'm sure you'll be able to hear me. Let's get some gluing done. The 3D printer just got done with my small letters, and I've got some. You'll see I've got some 3D printed stuff kind of installed already. Just test fitting it. It's thunderstorming and raining outside. I'll get that off the 3D printer, bring it back behind me, and then we'll get going. Right. So this is the color right here for the that I was going to use for this laser beam deal. As you can see, I have the white in just because of the problems I was talking about before. Now, these are the little letters right here that are going to go, so these right here are going to go right in here. We'll get that done. But first, let's get this glued on. So as you can see, I already have this installed in here. So this was paper thin right here, this little piece of wood. So it's literally held in with some super glue just to hold it. And as you can see where I was talking about the back end of it, it got cut away, but that's fine. It'll be fine. So I'm going to use some of my little wood glue, and then I'm going to use my Gorilla Super Glue Gel.
got a good feeling. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey. I got a good feeling. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey. I got a good feeling. Gonna be a good day. Hey, no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey, oh. Gonna be a good day. Hey, no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey, oh. Hey, hey. I got a good feeling. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, I just wanted to put this in there because all these little tiny strips of wood were starting to squish. So I wanted to make sure that when this glue dried on the wood, that this plastic piece would still fit in.
By the spring in my step, for I know my soul is kept by the one the scripture says, saved it from the one who slays. Hey, hey, oh, 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 it's gonna be an awesome day. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, I got a good feeling. Hey, 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 oh. Hey, hey, gonna be a good day.
Now, even though this dries clear, I want to get as much of this little squeeze out as I can. You probably can't see it in the camera, but I just want to get some of the globs off of there. This stuff is so tiny, and I have this little itty-bitty nozzle tip, and it still squeezes out, you know, enough glue on this little thin, pointy stuff that it's too much.
Out of spring in my step, for I know my soul is kept by the one the scripture says, saved it from the one who slays. Hey, hey, oh, 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 it's gonna be an awesome day. Hey, hey, oh, hey, hey.
Crap. Well, I needed that. Where'd that go? I forgot that was in there. There it is. Okay. All right. Well, that's glued down. It's dried. It's all set. I know you guys are going to ask me what glue that is in that little bottle. So I will show you right now. I just found it on Amazon. I looked for a wood glue, fast adhesion, water resistant, indoor, outdoor, dried clear. I know a lot of you guys use Elmer's wood glue. I've had some failures with that I wasn't happy with. So I found this Acrylic D3 Super wood glue. And right there you can see fast adhesion, water resistant, indoor, outdoor. All right, Gorilla Super Glue Gel. All right. Actually, that is such a good tight fit, I don't even need to glue it. All right. Let's put this one in. Oh, gorgeous. Oh yeah, that snaps right in there. I love it. The M. Oh, see, we got a little bit of that we're gonna clean up here. Really up a little bit. pop it in. That's what happens when you spend time and do size testing one letter at a time to get that to fit in those spaces. Is now they press fit. You don't even need to glue them. Well, you do need to put it right side up. Amazing how that works when it goes in correctly. A little bit right here. I have this little tool right here. This I don't know, what is it? Let's see if I can. Little deburring tool. Okay. Going straight, maybe. There we go. Cool. Well, a little bit right here. Cool. Now, this is the little inside of the O, so we're gonna put that in. Okay. Cool. Well, there you go. There's part of it. Those are just press fit. I love that. Now, I love how that's just all press fit in there, you know, and then the little wooden part of the O right here is now that's glued in and ready to go. And let's move on to these little letters down here. I would love for these to be press fit in too, so I don't have to glue them. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Where's my, there it is. Put that in. Come on. Maybe I have it backwards. Yep, I had it backwards. The grain of the wood's the right way now. Cool. Yeah, I had that little insert of the O backwards. All right, get you in a little bit closer. Give that little bit of a chamfer on the end there so it slides in better. So here is the 1, 2, 3, 4 layered 3D print inlay lettering. And you can see I've got all the colors from the back wall. I've got Early American, Golden Oak, which is that one, and Gunstock, all in here. And then on my logo that I made, that I have my stickers in, the line letters are a different color than the HTL Customs. And so I decided to pick the closest one that I had for some silk filament over there, and it honestly, it blends in. It looks okay. If you get it in the right light, it looks okay. It blends in a little too much now that I'm looking at it, but it is what it is. I can't help it. My original thing was, as you can see, how high the 3D print sticks up above the wood. I originally had that set at 3.1 millimeters, so it was kind of in there. And in my initial test fits and stuff, where I was getting the sizes correct, I didn't like it. And I thought maybe it should protrude to have that fourth layer look. And so I went to 5.5 millimeters tall. So when it was in there, it was sticking up above. And this little detail of these 4 little dots right here, I thought was kind of cool. So, oh, you know what? I'm missing some right here, right there. Those 2 little spots right there, those are supposed to have that little white detail in it too. So, I'm not gonna do that for this video, but I will put those into Tinkercad, make an SVG, like Here, let me show you. I'll just do that right now, give you a refresher course. All right, so I need those 2 pieces. Copy, paste, turn them onto the black layer, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to plus 0.274, make them that much bigger, go up to File, we'll turn that into an SVG. Alright, so now we're in Tinkercad. I'll take these, get them out of the way, import, now these will always come in at 10 millimeters high, so we want to make that 5.5, and see how that's the only thing highlighted in this whole page. We can now export as an STL. And we can come over to our slicer. Let me see, import STL. This one. Yep, there they are. Okay, so we're good to go. We'll slice it. It's going to take 4 minutes. All right, I forgot. I got blabbering, and I forgot to turn the camera on over there. Oh, that's not white. Ha! That might look okay, though. We'll see. I was supposed to have the white filament put in, and I forgot. I just hit go. That was a little rough, and I had to flip that one over a couple times. But so there's the little up there. I'm gonna pull those out, and I'm gonna reprint those in white later. Probably later today. I'll hook the white back up and take care of that right away, because then this is gonna go hang on the wall right back there, and it'll be in the rest of the videos. And actually, I might make a stand for this, and I might make a 3D printed stand for this and take it to my shows and put it on my table. Because that's freaking awesome. All right, guys, so there's my take on a 4-layered mixing 3D printed with plywood, lasers, 3D printers, make you a custom multi-layered dimensional sign, and use the machines you have in your shop. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Give this a like. Subscribe if you're not already. It's free. Just hit the button. And there's an affiliate link for the Rotary, LaserMATIC, Mark II, XW, all the stuff in the description. And all right, we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate it. See you later.